Hi folks, Cowboy here. Got another little episode. I'm here with my mom in East Tennessee. And so tonight, here in just a few minutes, I'm going to tell you what we're going to be having for dinner tonight. A lot of this she has already pre-prepared because she always plans out her meals. She's got most of them ready. There's just a couple of things that we need to finish. So I'm going to show you those things here in just a second. And to let you know, in the previous video, I told you that there were several people that was very instrumental in me learning to cook. Of course, one of them being my wife, my mom, and my mother-in-law. So today I'm going to show you my mom and some of the things that she's already pre-prepared for us to have dinner tonight. So we'll be back in just a second. So here we are back in my mom's kitchen, and there she is, looking on at what she's prepared. One of the things we're going to have tonight is macaroni and cheese. And then we're going to have some good old boiled corn. Then we got a nice potato casserole here. Oh, and one of my favorites, green beans. And with those green beans, we have some sliced tomatoes, onions, and cucumbers, which I'll show you at a later time. But one of my favorite things that she makes is right over here in the oven. Cornbread. Can't wait. So a few minutes ago I was showing you that cornbread in the oven. So I'd love to take credit for it, but of course credit goes to my mom here. But I want to show you a close-up of this cornbread and how good that it looks. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you saw in the background, but my mom has got a red KitchenAid that she uses. And of course, I use a white KitchenAid. And I had mentioned when I got here today that maybe my mom and I need to have a throwdown. Now, you know, I just recently did a wing throwdown, but I'm thinking about doing a pound cake throwdown. I wonder if she's game. Maybe you'll find out later. See it in the next video. So, just for a few introductions here, tonight we're going to be using a Blackstone, and I'll show you that in just a second. But my videographer tonight is going to be my great niece, Chloe. So, pay attention and watch how we cook these chicken fillets / tenders. We've got two different kinds. Some that's been barbecued, and then we've got some with just nothing but lemon and pepper. So we'll get started with that shortly. So this is the Blackstone that I'm going to be using tonight. Of course, this is a full-size one. It's got a nice cover on it, and you can look at that great cooking space there. So we're going to get this fired up. We're going to throw those chicken fingers on there and let them do their thing. All right, so we're going to start this, putting these chicken wings on, or chicken fillets. I'm sure that you can hear that sizzle. We got the grill preheated. Now we're going to get all these on here. Now these little fillets shouldn't take too long to cook. Looks like we've got quite a few of them here. So we got 27 of these barbecue fillets on. They're just about ready to start turning, but not quite yet. So we do have 3 fillets for a special person tonight who likes the lemon peppered. So we're going to put that on the grill now and start that cooking as well. So these have been going for a few minutes, and they're beginning to cook. You can see how they're beginning to turn a little white there. So we're going to go ahead and get these flipped. As I've told you in previous videos, You got to stay with your meal. You got to stay with your meat or vegetables or whatever it is that you might be cooking, and keep them turning, because we don't want to burn them. We may want to put a little bit of char on these, but we don't want to put too much on there. So I've just about got all 27 of these ready for the first, and done with their first flip. So we also need to turn these little 3 other fillets over here, because they're looking good. I'm flat touching them a little bit. So let's let them do their thing. So while you're turning these, you should also be touching them, and you should be able to feel the doneness in them. They still got quite a ways to go, but we're just checking them, making sure that they're all doing fine. We'll check these. For some reason, those seem to be cooking a little faster. So we're going to put the top down, give them opportunity to steam just a little bit, and that intensifies that cooking process. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give these another flip. And we'll fill them as we're doing that. They're getting there. Takes a while to turn 27 of these fillets, but I wish you could smell this. Is it ever delicious? Yeah, we're beginning to get a little bit of char on there, which is what we want. We don't want too much, just a little. So let's go over and check these. Oh yes, these are getting there very quickly. Oh, got a little brown on it, not burned. So we'll continue to let them cook. As I've told you before in previous videos, you need to always take care of your cooking utensils. So what I've done is I scraped everything off, and then I took a little water, took a paper towel. Some people use a cloth, and we want to get that nice and cleaned off. And as you can see, we've got that done now. So the last part of this process is we're going to take a little bit of oil and we're going to squirt a little bit around. And then we're going to take some more paper towels, or you can use a cloth, different people. And so I'm going to take this around and get this flat top all cleaned up, ready for the next time that we come and grill on it. So there you go, all clean, ready for the next grilling. So earlier I told you that we were going to have those green beans, and that we're going to have some sliced tomatoes. We've got some yellow tomatoes and also some red ones. Over here we have some sliced white onions, some big banana peppers, and also some cucumbers. Oh, and look at that butter that's going on that cornbread. So we'll be back in a minute and I'll show you the rest of the menu. Alright, so I'm now going to show you the complete menu tonight. Okay. So I've been having a little interruption on the set. Yeah. So I had to... Elvis rules.
Yeah, we love Elvis.
So I had to get one of my little brothers to get his bullhorn out and...
Action.
Camera.
Make sure the camera's on me. Go.
So I had a little interruption in filming my video. There's a lot of hungry people, and there's Elvis again showing up. So I had to get one of my little brothers to get his bullhorn out and direct.
Quiet on the set.
That means you.
So we've got everything prepared now, and I'm going to show you all of that food. Action, quick, set, quiet on the... So we have got everything prepared now, and I'm going to show you our menu once again. So here we go. First we have our chicken, then we have our cornbread, then we have our boiled corn, we've got our macaroni and cheese, we have our potato casserole, and of course our fresh green beans. So here is our salad. We will have a garden salad with some onions and some carrots. We can choose our own dressings. We can slice some tomatoes and put it in if we want it. So I hope you like our presentation. So let's get it all dished up. So we're getting ready to eat. But before we do that, I had mentioned earlier, we are going to have a pound cake throwdown. Mom, what you going to be baking?
A 5-flavor cream cheese pound cake.
Did you hear that? Well, you know what I'm going to be baking? I'm going to be baking a blueberry almond crusted pound cake in an iron skillet. Game on! So, tune in later for that video. And as usual, I'm hungry. And so is a lot of other people. So we'll see you on down the trail.